Stevens is checked in for Hart. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Here's Stevens. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And that one's good. Brunson.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Here's Brunson after the basket by Charlotte. And there's the drive, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Q. Here's Miller. 3-pointer, no good. Knicks trail by 6. Outside Brunson. Screen by Robinson. And that's good. Jalen Brunson for 3. Brunson's got 5 now.
Brunson making the right call. The pick and roll gets him totally set up.
Ball passes to Q. Now here's Bridges. Pass to Q. And it's New York with a rebound. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Oh, boy. Throughout the game, they got after it defensively and forced a lot of turnovers, too.
So active defensively. And I love when they did force a turnover, they just flat out attacked. The points they got off turnovers swung the game in their favor.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Q in their last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He had 46 points, and he was very efficient from the field. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
It really was some night for him.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Mann. Rebounded by Highland. Knicks trail by 4. They've got Williams. Brandon Miller is out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And it's Q in at the 3 spot. That's the Hornets 5. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4. Of 6 from outside in the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Dadier. And that one is stuffed right through.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And let's get an update on Josh Hart's injury. Allie, what do you have?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for New York let me know the status. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. Right in the middle of the schedule. Some unfortunate timing for sure. We wish him the best on his recovery. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Down low. Here's Q. Miller outside. Here's Q. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. No luck on that one. Here's Dadier. Highland with it. Pass to Stevens. Craig with it. Williams defending. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Mark Williams.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Some changes for Charlotte. Miles Bridges checked in for Robinson Earl. Smith comes in for Miller. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Mann. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 1. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Pass to Anunoby. Out to Craig. Takes the 3. Counted from distance. Craig's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Outside Brunson. 24 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Robinson. The Hornets pull it in. Hughes got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Here's Brunson. Brunson with the finish inside.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. New York out in front. They're up by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
You know who they are.
Sorry, Shaq. You can't vote for all centers. You have to add other players in the mix.
Wait, I do? What?
Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Ball. Anunoby in at the 3. Williams passes to Q. Bridges, a screen on Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Charlotte shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. New York has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Outside Anunoby. Brunson surveys. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Oh, man. Brunson can do that?
Charlotte has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. To the middle. Here's Q. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Brunson against Ball, and it's Brunson missing.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Miller outside. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
New York trailing. Outside McBride. Inside, here's Anunoby. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Q. Hart pulls it in. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. McBride passes to Anunoby. Hart from long range. Hornets with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Q. And the layup falls. Q's got 7 now in this quarter.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Brunson passes to McBride. Anunoby for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's the drive, and he jams it home with authority.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Anunoby for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
A nice shot by McBride.
Off the pass from Hart, he's made major strides playmaking-wise, turning himself into a more complete offensive player.
Over to the left wing. Here's Q. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Q's got 25 points in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Highland, the pass to McBride. New York, no good that time either.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
To the paint. The kick out to Ball. Smith passes to Smith. Here's Q. 6 to shoot. And Craig pulls it down. Knicks trail by 8. Left side, McBride. Pass to Stevens. McBride with it. Has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Hornets leading by 8. Here's Q. Stevens with a rebound. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be a quick styles it from 3. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. 1 second left. That one is off. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Smith out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Miller. Then it's Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Q in at the 4. That's the Hornets 5. The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in.
Jalen Brunson.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. New York again can't hit. Charlotte trailing. Pass to Q. Back to Smith. To the left wing. There's the triple. Q can't get it to go. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 15-4 run. Highland, the pass to Stevens. From downtown, on target from range. And the Knicks lead by 5.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Here's Q. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Q's got 16 points here in the second half. For New York, they've gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the 4th. 6 of 7. Outside Brunson. Pass to Stevens. Three-pointer off the mark.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Q, good.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
While taking advantage of that opportunity. It does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
On the court, your hype squad. Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Changes for Charlotte. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. Miles Bridges comes in for Smith. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Mann. A big group substitution here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Craig. Josh Hart comes in for Stevens. Anunoby, he's checked in for Walker. And it's McBride in for Highland. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. He's off on the first.
Josh Hart, 2 shots.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. The Hornets have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And it's Bridges with the jam. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Brunson against Ball. Pass to McBride. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. No luck on that one. For Charlotte, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. All outside. Here's Q. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Hart. Back to McBride. Pass to Brunson.
You gotta love the hustle from Ball. Great job rising up to send it back.
And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got... And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
Ball passes to Bridges, and it's good. And that one brings them within one.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch. Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
30 seconds left in the final quarter. Now McBride. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Robinson. Clock at 6. Here's Brunson. Count it!
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.